It's time to show you true jungle domination against an Evelynn with Pantheon, one of the most broken early game junglers you can ever imagine. You even take Hacksplash on this build and you're going to go absolutely crazy with the 77% win rate Chinese Pantheon demonic gameplay. So what does Pantheon do? Pantheon is quite decent at clearing the jungle, but also at doing one thing. And after watching this video, you'll understand how to do this beautifully. But before you do so, check out the description below, give this channel a follow, and while you're at it, leave a like and subscribe to this channel as well. And yeah, what does Pantheon do so well? He kills, and he kills pretty decently well. He has the early setup, he has the ward down in the enemy jungle, so he's ready to do everything he has to just get the enemy killed. Yasuo is just walking up in the mid lane with the Twisted Fate and he's stacking up his passive again. If you have no idea what the passive does, it basically empowers your ability. And he's looking for a proactive play here. He's already clearing the wall in full vision. The enemy Evelynn should know what this means. Jumps over the wall, knows exactly that he'll get a pretty fast jungle clear. So the Evelynn has to walk here. This is a very risky play, to be fair. Evelynn is now finally here, level 3, but can't really outsmite the Pantheon. Procs it, gets the third ability, mitigates all the damage the Evelynn is doing, and now keeps the second ability for the Evelynn's flash. She doesn't do so, will probably, yep, he even didn't have to keep it. And now the Aatrox is trying to ask for the same, but the Pantheon is here. The Pantheon is absolutely demolishing you. The early game powerhouse. No respect, pure domination. And now the Evelynn has a big problem. Her jungle is no longer hers. And this will lead to both crabs going into the hands of the Pantheon, as well as a potential mid lane flash play. And not only this, but also more camps on the top side of the map. Evelynn is here, but what should she do? He uses the first ability to stack up the passive just to have the evolved passive on the spell, and now he just needs to be really careful. Gets the movement speed, flashes off the Yasuo, executes the Yasuo, gets another point into the first ability for more damage because he knows that the ultimate will not give him any benefit at this point, or not high enough of a benefit. Has to turn around, will probably fall here, gets the third ability to just mitigate more damage, and finally falls to the enemy here. But yeah, during the fight, he rather put a point into his first ability for more damage than to get his ultimate. You guys need to run the calculations if the passive armor pen of the ult is better or worse than getting another point into the first ability. I didn't do the math, so I need your help. But yeah, the enemy bot lane is getting instantly punished for their transgressions here. They just did one fateful mistake, and now the Pantheon is on the move. The Evelynn face checks the Pantheon. Look at this stab. And the bubble connects as well, and the cat will also fall. Goodbye, cat, and the fish steal. What is this shitty lore? Why does a fish kill a cat? I feel scammed. And yeah, now the enemy Vayne walks to lane absolutely cluelessly, flashes here, gets an instant kill. Man, when your team gets absolutely obliterated on the tower, you just simply do not walk back to lane this freely. Like, she just walked here free of care and got instantly blasted, and now he's waiting for the Evelynn to walk around the corner. Oh no, but she goes for the kill onto the Lucian. Is he still going to wait for another one? No way he is, because it's way too much of an investment time-wise. Gets a free crab for his troubles. Picks up the fruit just to get some mana. Evelynn is alone. Look at this aggression. He even ults to the enemy blue buff to get up the tempo, to just make sure the Evelynn gets nothing. And if the Evelynn will never expect this. She has no idea. Psst, don't say words. She has no idea. Oh my god, Evelynn, goodbye. Gets the bonus movement speed from the third ability, jumps after the Evelynn, has hack slash, walks after, smites, and kills. She had no idea. I'd be so pissed. But now the Aatrox is at the scene. This Evelynn is tilted beyond her mind. Needs to be really careful. Look at the damage from the beautiful third ability, blocking all the damage in front. And now the execute step coming in as well. Pantheon is on the move. He has so much gold. And he probably just hack splashes over the wall. Yep. Hack splashes over the wall, picks up another camp. But what is he trying to do? How much longer will he stay on the map? Because he obviously wants to be on a timer for the Herald. So what is he trying to do? What item is he trying to get even more after this? Like, I really hope he doesn't go for Serpent's Fang, because against what? Against what shielding? Against what shielding are we buying Serpent's Fang this game, though? Because it doesn't really make any sense, does it? They don't really have shielding champions. The enemy is on the dragon, he wants to deny the dragon fight rather than go for a safe Herald, and the Evelyn has to be really careful. She gets one-tapped instantly, jumps onto the Yasuo, gets the big stab, has the third ability. What is the damage? That is illegal, but now the Yasuo is on the run with the cat on his back, but he gets another kill and another one. This marks 4 times another one into the pocket. Or rather 3 times because it already won. Doesn't matter, we don't talk about specific, he got all them kills, now he ults over to the Herald and he wants to be the tempo man. He doesn't care about slow-paced gameplay, places down the control ward outside of the pit to know if Evelyn comes early. This man takes no prisoners, he doesn't care, he goes in, he's Pantheon. He's not Pantheon, he is literally Pantheon. Now he'll probably place the Herald here because there's most platings available, and he will just walk through the tower. Oh, he takes aggro early, hits the tower a few times, doesn't really care about taking damage. Boop, and gets a free kill as well, and flashes away for style points. Well. He played his own minigame while his team was playing another game. Classic Pantheon behavior. 12 kills, 1 death, and 2 assists. This guy is carrying his entire team on his back. You might as well call him Hercules. The Cat and Vayne are up there. Need to be mindful though, because Vayne still has Exhaust available and the Youngster, so this one could go wrong very fast. And you don't want to give 1k to the Vayne. He realizes this and leaves instantly. And these pets, man. Why are they in the game? Come on. Own up. What are they doing? They look cute, yeah, but come on. Quick little stab. Fully clearing the jungle really fast. Also having Brutal on this champion. If you have the Empowered passive, or if you have the passive available, you can just use your Empowered passive with your second ability and apply Brutal quite a few times. So it's quite a lot of extra damage. But yeah, this guy is dealing a metric ton of damage, and given the fact that he stacks Conqueror so fast with the with the Empowered second ability, his stab will deal even more damage since it has crazy scalings. And now he's picking up. He's going to build towards Armor Pen, or rather anti-healing, and then looks for Black Cleaver, which he instantly procs as well. The Yasuo is now stuck in a very bad place. Where are you going? The Nami misses a bubble on his stun target. Classic WildRift behavior. Flashes forward, gets the movement speed bumps for the third ability. Hunts down the Yasuo. Yasuo just instantly gets popped. Evelyn also dies, but the Vayne is trying to be an absolute demon on the other side. Veil is currently active on the Vayne, has to wait until it times out. Still has Flash available. So if the Vayne makes a mistake, he just instantly dies. Twisted Fate comes around the corner, the stun card connects, he walks around, gets a stun onto the Vayne, looks for a beautiful play, but it gets instantly popped by the Aatrox. The third Q of the Aatrox literally just tearing him apart. 1,000 gold into the hands of the demon. But yeah, he still has a shutdown, by the way, so he's not gonna get away with that one, is he? Only pain for the man, only pain. Yasuo now with the cat in hand on the map. Free camps available here, but he looked for a possible play. Didn't find it though. So he just goes back to farming jungle, but now in the river there's a play happening. A Jace is being caught by the cat and the Vayne, but the Vayne is turning around because the enemy team is slowly collapsing here as well. Aatrox getting a lot of gold on the other side of the map, and apparently because he gave away that 1k shutdown, they don't have bounties anymore on the objectives. Or didn't get them, which is pretty good. Hate bounties. Aatrox is really trying to push his luck here. He thinks the game is kind of over, and he really goes for another play onto the Jace. Gets jumped on, gets stun card as well. This guy didn't move for an eternity. And gets picked up by the Pantheon. Pantheon again looking for another proactive play, but has to be careful. If he face checks the Yuumi and Vayne and another one might be a little bit dangerous here. He has ultimate available, so he can always rejoin with the team on the other side of the map without any risk involved or any like downtime. Enemy team also has to respect the potential Pantheon ult because it deals so much damage as well. Looks for the play here, ults behind them just to cut off the escape path. The Youngster is alone, he finds the Youngster, he hack slash into the face and kills the Youngster instantly. Well, no tuna for the Yuumi, with Nami still being alive, but Evelyn is busy on the other side of the map collecting The control what he has left there for her, the breadcrumbs are being slowly collected. However, he takes the Krugs. I think he got the better end of the trade, getting the objective, the cat kill, and another bunch of rocks. That is some pure domination. The enemy Evelyn can't even hope or fathom to come back into this game. There's just no more hope. It's just completely over. And he's just showcasing action after action after action. He's not stopping. He's just keeping up the pressure, not letting the enemy breathe for a single second. And that is something, if you want to play Pantheon, is very good. And he just jumps over the wall, finds the Yasuo, uses the third ability to jump on the wall, gets the movement speed, nearly stabs the Vayne to death. If this third ability connected, he flashes after, but she flashes as well. But no, the Evelyn, oh, he has to be careful, has the third ability, avoids certain death by the Evelyn's execution. No, the Evelyn is on the run, but where you're running, the Jace is gunning her down as well. This will certainly cause the enemy team to surrender. There's just no more hope. This is heartbreaking for them. Aatrox here now. This guy still has a lot of gold and does a lot of damage, so you kind of have to be careful of him. He's a lot stronger than he leads on. So the game doesn't end here. Also, keep in mind, Nexus Shield is still in the game, and now we pillage the enemy jungle. Love to do so. Yoink. And another one. Yoink. And then it's already potential Nasher time. He just looks at the Lucian, and the Lucian is just committing sins. Like, why is the Lucian doing this? This serves no purpose up here. The Lucian is just putting himself in a position that's too risky, and he is basically guarding the Lucian. If he isn't here, he's just free kill for the Evelyn 24/7, and yeah, well, you don't want that to happen, do you? Lucian dashing into an Aatrox is something I have not seen quite often, but apparently he's still winning. But Aatrox is speeding away, Yasuo just dies in mid lane. Typical WildRift behavior, you know how it goes. And this will certainly mark the free Baron for them. They have a control ward set up, they see Vayne and Yuumi on the other side of the map, so the Evelyn could potentially steal this. If she has flash available, she's being spotted already, so there's no more chance. Evelyn has to run away, the Lucian turns on her, runs her down, she loses all her HP and still dies. Now, all that needs to happen is that Twisted Fate doesn't just run it down side lane, he just gets instantly dove, so they have to recall and make sure the Vayne doesn't get too much. Well, his team is ending the game from mid lane. They just have to walk after them and the game will naturally end because they cannot defend up there. Unless bad things happen. Jumps into the Vayne, QSS happens, enemy FFs, and the game is over. And with that, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon for more Rift Guides content.